rocking and rolling right at dawn. Saturday, January the 11th, 2020. If that didn't set the mood for the year to follow, guys, I have no idea what would or what did. Welcome back, YouTube. It's old Chevy 4x4 coming to you on December 31st, 2020, ready to give this year a swift kick in the ass right out the door. And doing so, guys, we're going to follow somewhat of a tradition here on the channel. I do it most years. We're going to send this year away with an icy cold Colt 45, all while taking a look back at what we've been through. And it's been a lot to get through, hasn't it? So without further ado, guys, let's get cracking. Before I start, I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for sticking with me and checking out the videos and all that cool stuff. You know, I do appreciate it very much. I don't put up the content that I'd like to. Every year I tell myself that'll be different, and it never is any different. So for those of you that have stuck around, thank you very much. Let's get going, guys. Cheers. So, the good thing about this video is I'm not a huge fan of Colt 45 malt liquor. I'm not a huge fan. And this year, I can't taste it. Because, as some of y'all know, the wife and I both caught the COVID, and that was right before Thanksgiving, and I still don't have taste or smell. Which is a curse, because I'm a fat boy and I like to cook, and I'm not a very good cook at all when I can't smell and taste. And of course I love to eat, and eating, no fun there. But it is a blessing, because this ain't gonna bother me one bit. So, the year started off, guys, with some rough weather. Not too long after the little storm that started the intro clip here, we had floods going on. We had flooding and snow at the same time. Then along came May, guys, and with it came in another set of storms and a big old straight line wind, and we had quite a bit of damage. Matter of fact, there's more damage than we've ever seen on our little hill here, our little piece of dirt, since we've lived here, and took down some pretty good sized trees. When I say pretty good size, for scale, the picture's not doing it justice. Watch a fat boy climb. But as fate would have it, the day before that hit, I happened to take a step and make a purchase that I've been wanting to make for a long time. And it arrived a couple days after the fact, and boy did it lend a hand. I'll tell you, it was a back-saving machine right there. Now, y'all know sometimes it's pretty difficult to find something good in a crappy situation like that. But I knew right off the bat, at the very least, guys, I was going to be able to give my Simplicity brush and log saw a long overdue workout. And I'll drink to that. And while we're on the topic of outdoor power equipment, I did get to do a little wrenching out in the shop this year. My carbon there for my Husky brush cutter. Now we're working on this little home light, but back to the no oiling issue. Wonder why it's not pulling oil. Good grief. So I gotta pull this whole little booger apart. I remember my dad with a little Eager Beaver saw, a little home light Eager Beaver. Very similar to this, except yellow and black. Launching that joker against a wall, against a concrete wall in the basement. Because, well, they're not the best little saws there are out there, and they're definitely not the easiest or most fun to work on. Just one little quick tip. This is one of my things I learned back when I was a pro. For these fuel lines, you know, you can use pup pliers or something small, little small needle nose pliers, but if you go to Walmart and you go in the fishing section, you will find these little forceps, which have teeth. There are little serrations on it, and they are locking as well. And they're like, I don't know, $3 or $4, and they are perfect. Well, if ever there was one of those moments where it really comes down to do as I say, not as I do, this is one of them. My good friend Journeyman really went above and beyond on this, but you shouldn't have. I was expecting an old greasy carburetor in a box, alright? I'd have been fine with that. But he really took a huge extra step and went above and beyond. It's been media blasted, the float's been tested, it's got new gaskets, got some new hardware, and it is overall, I mean, basically I'm looking at a reconditioned, ready to bolt on carburetor. To do a little work on my truck too. Not that I really wanted to do that. Oh dear. Like literally, oh dear. Smacked a buck the other night coming home from work and did a little bit of damage to the truck, banged up just a little bit. Wrinkled the plastic fake chrome on my bumper, or my grill. Busted the bucket that holds the headlight. Busted this little piece here. Pooched the fender just a little bit. Pushed the bumper up just a little bit. And, I mean, obviously sent the headlight and corner light flying. Well, it looks a little better, don't it? There we are, guys, all wrapped up, ready to go. I don't know, guys, getting kind of low. I bet this video is probably getting close to the end. So last but not least, of course, we gotta have some food thrown in there for good measure. Y'all know I'm still loving that Pit Boss pellet grill that I have, and my Rhino, my Blue Rhino griddle. Absolutely love that thing. Well, guys, gals, my YouTube friends, my YouTube family, this one, much like 2020, is just about wrapped up and in the books. And here's hoping, guys, here's hoping and praying and fingers crossed, toes crossed, eyes crossed, cross whatever you can cross, that 2021 is a better year for all of us that made it through 2020. We did it, guys. We're on a downhill slide now, and I don't want to get all down and all that stuff, but a lot of folks didn't make it through the year. And, you know, we think about those folks, and we think about their family, their friends, their loved ones. Let's hope next year's a better year. That said, thank you all very much for watching the videos, checking out the channel, leaving the comments, and all that cool stuff that you do. As always, stay safe, stop back. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next one, guys. Cheers.